What is your favorite children's show to have on in the background while you are working?
I love bookkeeping.
Hi, everyone, and thank you for listening and watching the I Love Bookkeeping podcast. Today, we are switching it up and we're on camera. My name is Hannah Robinson.
And I'm Melissa Honan.
And thank you for watching / listening. We're just doing a quick episode today, something that I think a lot of you parents out there can relate to. What is your favorite children's show to have on in the background while you are working? Melissa, what's yours?
We all do it. Mine, and the only right answer, is Octonauts, which is literally my favorite show. I don't even think my kids like it that much anymore, but I will put it on and make them watch it because I love it so much. It's the cutest show by far. And it's educational.
Okay. I was about to say, I don't have kids. So, but I am one of those people that I can't stand silence. So when I'm home alone during the day, I have the TV on in the room just for a little bit of background noise. I found that like my comfort shows are not comforting at all. Like Law and Order SVU, Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, that's a bad one.
Grey's Anatomy, like somebody dies.
That's like a way to yeah, that's true. That's true. Never mind. I haven't seen it in years because it's been on for 30 years.
Yeah. So that's how you know I'm loyal. I've been sticking with Grey's Anatomy. Yeah. It's season 18.
The whole time. I'm not going to lie. When they killed off McDreamy, I stopped watching. That was it for me. I stopped.
A lot of people dropped off after that.
I was done. I couldn't do it. Literally, there are a few instances in television where it shattered my heart, and that was it. That was number 2. Number 1 was the Veronica Mars reboot. Did you watch that? Just don't. It literally, I could not watch TV for months after that. And it was like when you read a really good book and it ends and you feel like your world is just you don't even know what it is anymore. That was the Veronica Mars reboot. Just never watch it, no matter what.
Well, McDreamy made a comeback in season 17.
Yeah, I saw that.
He did come. He was in a dream because Meredith was in a coma. So that was exciting.
Didn't she have COVID or something? I have my dirty secret is that I love to read about TV and movie spoilers, and I will never watch the show. I just like to read the spoilers. I have no interest in this TV show, but I know.
My toxic trait is that my boyfriend will put a movie on or something, and I immediately Wikipedia the ending so I know if it's worth it.
Okay, tell me you have anxiety without telling me that you have anxiety, because that is me. I was like, I just need to know. I can't wait. I can't deal with the anticipation of it. Just tell me, does the dog die at the end? That's all I need to know. I don't want to wait to see, is the dog going to die? I can't handle it.
You know what else I do because I have anxiety? If I'm going somewhere new, like a new restaurant, I'll do the Google Street View of the address so I can see the parking situation. And the entrance.
So prepared.
But my roommate does it too. Yeah. We all do it. We all have to find the parking situation. This episode has just taken a turn
It's just taken a turn. To circle back, I will say that if you do decide, if you don't already, to watch Octonauts, that it will come in handy in real life because this is a funny little anecdote. I'm currently living in San Juan del Sur in Nicaragua, and people were posting pictures of these snakes on the beach. And they were like, what is this? Is this okay? And you know what I did? I was like, I know exactly what that is. That is a yellow-bellied sea snake. And you want to know how I know? From an Octonauts episode. And I know everything there is to know about that. And I could probably sing you a song about it. And it was so funny to know that because yellow-bellied sea snakes are extremely poisonous. Or venomous. I can never remember the difference between the two. But they're very mild. The reason why the snakes come up from the ocean onto the beach is that it just gets a little bit too cold and they want to go bathe in the sun. And if you just leave them alone, they're not fast. They're not aggressive. You'd have to literally shove your finger in its mouth for it to bite you for the most part. If they're on land, they're not really going to get you. But it was just really interesting to see Okay. Yeah. I am learning life skills and hopefully my children are too. So that's my fun fact.
Well, when I used to nanny the little girl, she loved Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. And
that's a good one.
If I have to hear that song one more time, like I would rather step on a porcupine than ever watch Mickey Mouse Clubhouse ever again. I don't know
what it is. I know so many people where they're like, if I have to listen to Peppa Pig, like apparently everyone hates Peppa Pig. I think it is the cutest freaking thing. I love all the shows where people are like, I hate it. I guess that's my positive trait is that I don't find children's stuff annoying. I mean, I find my children annoying a lot of the times, but the children's TV, not like, I think I love Peppa Pig. It's so cute. My daughter, she walks around and she goes, and I'm like, that is the cutest little thing. It doesn't annoy me. Bluey, we every time Bluey comes on, if we're watching TV, I like sing that song in the beginning where it's like, Mama. That's the Spanish version. Yeah. So we see it in Spanish. So it's mama and papa, but,
it's cute.
It's so cute. Yeah. So I think that's one thing is we made the switch before we moved to Nicaragua. This was actually Daniel's directive to, switch all of the languages on like any of our tablets or our accounts to Spanish so that when the kids were watching TV, they were watching it in Spanish. And we did that and they didn't even notice. They were just like, yeah, I guess it's in Spanish now.
Today's show is brought to you by Keeper, the one app to run your bookkeeping business. Keeper helps you get faster client responses with your own custom branded QuickBooks integrated client portal. Finally, you can say goodbye to those pesky spreadsheets full of uncategorized transactions. Keeper also helps you catch those embarrassing coding errors before your clients do. And with Keeper, you can generate beautiful custom reports that your clients will absolutely love to read. To find out more, go to keeper.app. That's keeper.app. Mention I Love Bookkeeping to get 20% off your first 3 months. Again, go to keeper.app to find out more. Thank you for listening.
Okay, I think to wrap this up, we need to ask a super important question, and that is
really important.
Top 3 best Disney movies. Go.
Oh my God. I need a lot more time to really rank those.
Okay.
Okay, you know them? Okay, go.
Number 1, Lion King. Duh. Number 2, Beauty and the Beast. Number 3, Sleeping Beauty. Honorable mention. Yeah, I love Sleeping Beauty. Maybe The Little Mermaid. I don't know. I think Sleeping Beauty is better for me.
Okay, what is Little Mermaid your honorable mention?
No, honorable mention that's not a Disney movie is Anastasia.
That is a good one. I literally think about that to my childhood. I have that song in my head, going through my head right now. Yeah.
I got one of the fur hats for Christmas this year, and I felt like Anastasia. It was such a great moment to put that on when it was finally
cold. And I love that. That's the things I miss on the beach. I don't get that like winter fashion. So the thing is, I'm neurotic. I would have to break it down into the like which decade of Disney movies we're talking about. Like, I think I could have a top 3 per decade because I feel like it's really hard for me to discount some of the newer Disney movies, but I have an emotional connection to a lot of like the originals, like The Lion King, The Little Mermaid. But new Disney, I am so obsessed with Luca. Like, I love that movie. And it is so cute, but I did not care about Encanto, and neither did my kids. I really tried to love it. It's brand new. Everyone's obsessed with it. It's the whole like, we don't talk about Bruno. Like, have you heard that anywhere? Okay, so it's supposedly like one of the best Disney movies of all time. And I was like, yes, I'm going to get into it. Like, this is going to be great. And my kids were like, I don't want to watch this. I have to say, I'm 99% sure this was on Disney Plus, but my favorite Disney movie of all time is The Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is a good one. So I'd have to say like Emperor's New Groove is number 1. And I don't know what number 2 or number 3 would be. I'd have to get back to you on that.
Overrated or underrated? Frozen.
I think overrated. It was a bop, right? Like everybody loved the song. It was a bop, but the actual story itself, I was like, meh.
I agree.
There were a lot of plot holes. I think the second one was terrible.
You know what's amazing is Moana. That movie like enchants me every time.
Moana. Yeah, that's got to be top 5 for me.
Moana's a great one. And it's like visually beautiful.
It is. And she's not a princess. And I like that better. What was the other one where she's not a princess? We have to think about the non-princess. Oh, well, there was The Princess and the Frog. I got to be honest. Every time I see that one, I'm obsessed with The Princess and the Frog. That's a good one. The music, the jazz.
We could also do a top 3 of hottest Disney princes.
None of them.
What? Okay. But if there was a top 3 of hottest Disney princes, it's Prince Eric.
From The Little Mermaid?
Yeah.
He couldn't recognize her. Like the whole thing. I know, but that's the thing that makes a difference for me. I'm not gonna lie. And this is gonna go into like confessional. I had a crush on somebody that was in the painting industry that did content. I was like, that is a very good looking man. The first time I heard him talk, I just done. I was like, never mind. And I have never found him attractive since. He was dumb and I couldn't do it. Yeah, dumb ruins it for me. And so for me, I feel like if Prince Eric really loved Ariel, he would have been able to see that. But he was so obsessed with like, oh no, it's just like her singing. I must be in love with her. But like Ariel was like right in front of him the whole time, like being amazing. And he just couldn't see it. Like
she also wasn't speaking. So I'm sure he was a little confused in his defense.
I'm sure he was. I don't know. I think that's where it's like, I got to break it down by decade. And also, but like the whole like the Little Mermaid in general, like leaves her family to get legs and find a man. I'm just like, whatever.
You know, you're getting old when you side with the parents in movies. Like her dad is like, no, you're 16. And she's like, Daddy, I'm a grown up. And I'm like, no, you're not. No, you're not.
Like, obviously, from all of your actions in this movie.
Stay in the house. Like, this is what you get.
Anyway, guys, this is a window into the psyches of Melissa and Hannah, which are slightly unhinged. We're making the magic happen.
Yeah, we're completely unhinged. And I really hope that you guys have enjoyed this episode. What are your favorites? We'll probably post this on Instagram so you guys can comment what your favorite children's shows you like on in the background of working when your children are enjoying themselves.
I also want to know, which Disney movie do you hate the most? Because I feel like that, yeah. Which Disney movie do you hate the most? Little Mermaid's up there, but I don't think that's my number one. I'll have to think about it. Because this is a really important conversation. We need to be thoughtful on this.
Oh, I didn't like The Hunchback of Notre Dame. I didn't like
I feel like I've seen it once and never watched it again.
Hercules wasn't my vibe either.
I like the music. And I liked Meg. You look so hurt right now. Like I'm just traumatized from my childhood from the Hercules. That's so true. Speaking of which, one of these days we need to have a completely different episode to talk about the never-ending story, because I had so many dreams as a child. I still remember waking up crying of being trapped on a giant dog flying through the air, and he would never let me land and go home.
You know what movie scared me the first time I saw it? Mulan. I love Mulan, really? But it scared me. The bad guys, the Mongolians, the Huns scared me.
Yeah. Do you know, fun fact about that if you notice in Mulan, they never have a musical number after the massacre. The entire tone of the movie changes after that. And it was just so like cinematic masterpiece. The remake, the live action, it was a little disappointing, but
I mean, I like it now. Yeah. It just scared me at the time. But I think least favorite, it's going to be Hunchback of Notre Dame.
All right. We're giving you guys a lot to think about. Considerations. Please, like we're going to have a follow-up. Obviously, this was supposed to be like a 3-minute thing. That's 15 minutes. That's how we roll. You can't shut us up.
Thank you so much for listening to the I Love Bookkeeping podcast. And please let us know favorites, least favorites, just whatever you want to talk about at this point. That's what we do anyways.
And please watch the Octonauts.
And please watch. I'm going to watch it after this. All right. Thank you for listening.
I love bookkeeping. Here's a little shout to all my friends working hard at keeping the books. You want to change your life, you want to grow that biz, it's not as hard as it looks. Be a money guide, a profit coach, step up your game and see. You'll be working less and making more, and that's the way it's gonna be.